Cody Rhodes' star power under question. Cody Rhodes' current booking on WWE SmackDown has drawn increasing scrutiny, with several industry veterans voicing concern over how WWE is handling his post-WrestleMania trajectory. Many argue that the creative direction is failing to capitalize on his momentum and may be diminishing his status as a top-tier talent. One notable point of contention has been the aftermath of a storyline attack by Kevin Owens. Despite the storyline depicting a severe neck injury, Cody returned to SmackDown shortly after without wearing any visible support like a neck brace. Critics argue that this undermines the realism and emotional weight of the angle. If Cody was healthy enough to appear on television, some believe he should have immediately retaliated against Owens rather than resuming business as usual. This lack of continuity in storytelling has raised questions about the logic and consistency of WWE's booking decisions. Further criticism stems from the apparent creative vacuum surrounding Cody since his WrestleMania victory over Roman Reigns. While that match was a career-defining moment and positioned Cody as a face of the company, his follow-up storyline has been viewed as underwhelming. Instead of building on the emotional climax of finishing the story, his character appears to have drifted into feuds and segments that lack urgency or clear direction. Moreover, concerns have been raised about Cody's involvement in the Bloodline storyline. While once seen as a major player in this central WWE narrative, his recent role has come across as filler rather than foundational. Observers feel that instead of leading new chapters in the saga, Cody is being used to occupy airtime until the eventual return of Roman Reigns, which risks reducing his relevance and the importance of his title reign. Taken together, these issues reflect broader frustrations among wrestling veterans and fans alike. That WWE may not have a long-term vision for Cody Rhodes that matches his star power. Without a compelling and consistent narrative to drive his character forward, there's a growing concern that the company might squander one of its most marketable and emotionally resonant talents. John Cena to lose his undisputed WWE title at Night of Champions 2025. As of June 16, 2025, WWE's Night of Champions event, scheduled for June 28 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, has experienced significant changes to its match card. Initially, John Cena was set to defend the Undisputed WWE Championship against CM Punk, rekindling their classic rivalry. However, recent developments have altered this matchup. During the June 13th episode of WWE SmackDown, Cena was attacked by Ron Killings, also known as R-Truth, who applied Cena's own STF submission hold on him, sending a strong message. Later in the show, Cena confronted Killings, but was interrupted by CM Punk, who taunted the Undisputed Champion ahead of their upcoming clash at Night of Champions. Following Punk's departure, R-Truth seized the moment to assault Cena again. This conflict is set to culminate in a match on the next SmackDown episode. These developments suggest that the previously anticipated Cena vs. Punk match at Night of Champions may no longer occur as planned. Instead, Cena might face R-Truth, with Punk potentially being removed from the title picture due to his controversial promo on Raw, where he criticized Cena for associating with The Rock and insulted the latter directly. Given The Rock's role as a TKO board member, he could strip Punk of his title opportunity as retaliation. For the latest updates and official announcements, it's best to follow WWE's official channels and news outlets. Sami Zayn to send former champion packing from WWE in the 2025 King of the Ring final? As of June 16, 2025, Sami Zayn has advanced to the semifinals of the 2025 King of the Ring tournament, where he is set to face Randy Orton. The winner of this match will secure a spot in the final, scheduled for Night of Champions on June 28 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Zayn's journey to the semifinals began on the June 9 episode of WWE Raw, where he triumphed in a fatal four-way match against Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, and Penta. In the semifinals, Zayn will face Randy Orton, who secured his place by defeating LA Knight in a four-way match on the June 13th episode of SmackDown. This victory marked Orton's return to WWE programming after a 5-week hiatus. IndiaTimes.com. While the identity of Zayn's potential opponent in the final remains to be determined, speculation is rife. Some reports suggest that Zayn could face a former champion, possibly even a legend, depending on the outcome of the semi-final match against Orton. However, no official announcements have been made regarding the final matchup.